Well, Indian markets largely driven by the budget yesterday. Global markets, though, we'll take a quick look at how they've done on the 1st of February to kickstart the month. All three US indices gained for a third day in a row, second day this week, and first day of the month. That's 1st of February. Well, the Dow gained 0.75%, over 0.75%, largely helped by Boeing, which gained 4.1% in trade yesterday. The S&P 500 too went up by around 2/3%, with now almost 160 plus companies of the S&P 500 having declared their December quarter results, and 78% of them topping Wall Street estimations. So when we look at largely how companies have been doing, they've been doing very, very well. 80% almost of them having better than anticipated results for the December quarter. The Nasdaq also gained 0.75%, and the leader among these three indices was the Dow on Tuesday. So that's a bit of a stat as well. In terms of announcements this week, well, private payroll for the month of January is expected to come through, and Facebook's parent Meta is expected to declare its results for the December quarter on Wednesday, US time, of course. Moving on quickly to Europe. Well, Europe has started the month in the green as well, with the Stoxx 600 as well as the CAC gaining over 1%. The DAX was up as well as the FTSE was up almost just below 1% as well. So a good set or a good start for European markets for the month of February as well. When we look at how Asian markets have performed or rather have opened up in early trade today, well, all Asian markets are seeing green other than the Shanghai. The Shanghai is down 1%, while the Nikkei, Hang Seng, ASX 200 and the Kospi are up over 1% in early trade today. When we look at how the SGX Nifty is looking, that is also up 0.75%. So good cues for Indian markets as we see it at the moment. Very good early cues, looking like a green start. When we look at commodities, well, oil continues to rise, and there's an OPEC plus meeting that's coming through where it's expected that oil output will go up. OPEC will take its chances of an increased output given the price that has gone up. It's gone up to around $88.50 a barrel in early trade today as we speak. Gold prices too are around that $1,800 an ounce mark as the dollar index has cooled. The dollar index is now slightly lower at around the 96.26 mark. That's around 0.5% lower than what we were seeing in the last few days. And the 10-year US Treasury yield is now just below that 1.8% mark. So that has gone up slightly, and despite that, the dollar index has cooled. Bitcoin is trading currently at around that $38,500 mark in early trade today, of course. That's a roundup of how markets are looking. Good cues for Indian markets.